Hello friends, welcome to our channel Kiran Kolte Biology Academy. This is your next video after the previous one that we already started from the chapter Reproduction in lower and in higher organisms. In previous lecture we are seeing about the reproduction, their types. There were two types of reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Yesterday we had seen both the types of reproduction, asexual and sexual. Now in today's lecture we are going to start with the sexual reproduction in angiosperms, means in higher plants. So basically in angiosperms, for sexual reproduction flowers are present. Now what is flower? Flower is a highly modified condensed vegetative shoot made for sexual reproduction. Already in the 11th standard we learned the different parts of flower. There are total 4 florals are present in flower. For example, calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Calyx and corolla are called as non-essential florals, whereas androecium and gynoecium are called as essential florals. Why? Because androecium, which is the male sex organ, and gynoecium is the female sex organ. So androecium and gynoecium both are directly involved in the process of sexual reproduction. Therefore, they are called as essential florals. Whereas calyx and corolla, the calyx, which one is the outermost first wall from the periphery, and the second wall, that is corolla, which is brightly colored. Both are not directly involved in the process of sexual reproduction. Therefore, these two walls are called as non-essential florals. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to start with the sexual reproduction. How these two sex organs, that is androecium and gynoecium, are directly involved in the process of sexual reproduction. So, in today's lecture, first of all, we'll see about the structure of anther. Androecium क्या है? Androecium is the third floral from the periphery, which is the male sex organ. The member of androeciums are called stamen. Now here in these first two diagrams, these two diagrams are telling much more about the stamen. So these two pictures are showing stamen. So these are the pictures of stamen. So first of all, we have to see about the parts of stamen. Stamen basically consists three main parts. The first one, that is the filament. Filament is the first part of stamen which provides support. So filament क्या है? Filament is the stalk of stamen. It may be colorless or bright colored. The color vary from species to species. Filament का color क्या होता है? Vary होता है species के हिसाब से. So this is the filament which provides support to the anther. The sac-like structure, those who are present, either they are 2 in number or 1 in number. The sac-like structure, those who are present on the filament, they are called as anther lobe. And the sterile tissue which is present here in between anther lobe and filament. Filament and anther lobe के बीच में जो sterile tissue है, that tissue is called as connective. So basically, stamen consists 3 parts. The first one filament, second one anther lobe, and third one is connective. So filament provides support. Anther lobe, so in some species they are 2 in number, and in some species they are only 1 in number. If the stamen consists only one anther lobe, then such type of stamens are called as monothecous stamen. Here mono means one and theca means what? Lobe. If the stamen consists only one lobe in anther, then they are called as monothecous stamen. Monothecous stamen is the characteristic feature of family Malvaceae. The member of family Malvaceae like hibiscus, then cotton and cider, etc. So monothecous stamen is the characteristic feature of family Malvaceae. Now in second type of stamen, अगर anther में 2 लोब है, if the anther consists 2 yellow color or brown color sac-like structure, then such type of stamen is called as dithecous stamen. Di means 2, theca means lobe. Dithecous stamen. So dithecous stamen is seen in majority of angiospermic families. तो anther का role क्या है? Anther are the sacs. Those who are mainly concerned with production of pollen grain और माइक्रोस्पोर. जो कुछ पोलन ग्रेन तैयार होने वाले वो किस में तैयार होने वाले? They are going to produce inside in the anther lobe. So this is about the structure of stamen. So in second part, which is important for board exam as well as NEET exam. So in this second part, we are going to study about the transverse section of anther. We will take a transverse section of diathecous anther. If we take a transverse section passing through this plane, then we will get a such picture. So जेव्हा आपण इथून ट्रान्सफर सेक्शन घेऊ तेव्हा आपल्याला असं पिक्चर मिळणार आहे. At that time we'll get a such picture. So this picture is showing transverse section of anther. So this topic is important for 3 mark question in board exam, and many MCQs are going to come on this topic about the function of different layers or different type of cells those are present inside in the anther in NEET as well as in CET exam. So basically the transverse section of stem anther is divided into 2 parts. The first part क्या है? The first part is the wall layer, and second part क्या है? Second part is the pollen sac, which is commonly called as microsporangium. So first we'll discuss about the wall layer. So now here this is the transverse section of diathecous stamen. Diathecous stamen consists of how many lobes? 2 lobes, 1 and 2. So on the left hand side of this dotted line, तो dotted line च्या डाव्या हाताला the part is showing one lobe and the right side part is showing second lobe. So each lobe of diathecous stamen consists 2 pollen sacs, 1 and 2. The empty sacs or pouches, those who are present inside in the lobe, they are called as what? Pollen sac or microsporangium. Microspore having sac, that is called as microsporangium or pollen sac. So basically अगर one lobe is having 2 pollen sac, then 2 lobe they are having 4 pollen sac. So these are the 4 pollen sac, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each diathecous stamen consists 4 pollen sacs, and each monothecous stamen consists 2 pollen sacs. Now here the transverse section is divided into 2 parts. The first one is wall layer. Wall layer is again subdivided into 3 sublayers. The first one epidermis, second one endothecium, and third one middle layer. So first we will start with the epidermis. Now here in this picture, the outermost green color single layer of cell, they are showing what? Epidermis. So ये जो है green color के cells, so these are green color cells are showing epidermis. Epidermis is made up of one cell thin layer of cell. All these cells are flattened and they are colorless and they are compact length. All the cells those are present in epidermis, they are colorless, flattened and compact length, and they are performing only one function, that is a protection. They are protective in nature. Second layer of cell, those who are present below epidermis, epidermis के नीचे, means this black color layer, the black color cells those are present below this epidermis, that is called as endothecium. Endothecium is made up of special type of cells. Now whatever cells are present in this endothecium layer, they are provided with special type of fibrous thickening. Now these fibers are made up of special type of protein, that is called as callose. They are provided with callose fibers. Now only few cells are provided with fibrous thickening. These red lines are showing this callose thickening. This one is the callose thickening which is present in this endothecium layer. Now those endothelial cells are present in the depressed region. Now this one is the one depressed region, here is the second depressed region, here is the third depressed region, and here is the fourth depressed region. So whatever cells, endothelial cells are present in this depressed region, these cells are not provided with such type of callose thickening. So इधर हमने दिखाया red lines, they are representing what? Callose thickening. But such red line or callose thickening is altogether absent in the depressed region. Now this callose thickening and hygroscopic nature of these endothelial cells, they help in the dehiscence of anther at the time of maturity. जब anther mature होने वाला है, at that time after completion of maturity, the anther is going to burst open through this point. इधर से वो क्या होने वाला है? फूटने वाला है to disperse their pollen grain in surrounding environment. So these are thin wall cells, those are present in the depressed region, and the callous thickening and the hygroscopic nature of this endothelial cell, they all are helping in the dehiscence of anther lobe for the dispersal of pollen grain. This is about the second layer, that is called endothecium. It is also one cell thick, made up of flat cells. Third one is middle layer. Middle layer consists near about 1 to 3 layers of parenchymatous cells. इसमें क्या है? 1 से 3 लेयर है. किसके? Parenchymatous cell. Parenchymatous cells are colorless cells, loosely arranged cells present in between endothecium up to pollen sac. So in this region, the region present between endothecium and pollen sac, whatever green color cells are here shown, they all are showing what? Middle layers. So these green color cells present between endothecium and pollen sac, they are called as middle layer. The middle layers, they will get disintegrate at the time of maturity. वो क्या होते हैं? Degenerate हो जाते, यानी गायब हो जाते हैं. तो after attaining maturity, when these cells, middle layer cells, they will get disintegrate or degenerate both the pollen sac from each lobe, they will get merged together. They will get merged together, and afterwards the dehiscence will get takes place. So this is about the 3 wall layers. The first one epidermis, second one endothecium, and third one is middle layer. Now the second part, that is the pollen sac. Pollen sac, each lobe consists 2 pollen sac. Now here we have to concentrate on this pollen sac downside. So each pollen sac is oval shaped sac like structure. It consists 2 main type of cells. The outermost, the peripheral cells, those who are shown here in red color, and they are triangular in shape or pyramidal in shape, they are called as what? Tapetum. So these red color cells are called as tapetum. So what is the main function of tapetum? Each tapetum, each cell present in this tapetum layer consists either 1 polyploid nucleus or 2 to 3 diploid nuclei. Now the presence of polyploid nucleus or presence of more than 2 number of diploid nuclei, it helps in providing proper nourishment for the development of pollen grain, which is going to take place inside in the pollen sac at the center part of pollen sac. So this tapetum, this layer consists triangular pyramidal cells. Those are provided with either 1 single polyploid nucleus or 2 to 3 diploid nuclei. They are providing nourishment. And second function of tapetum, it helps in formation of sporopollenin, which is going to become a part of exine of pollen grain. Sporopollenin ये chemical है, ये क्या करता है? It prevents physical and biological decomposition of pollen grain. So these are the 2 main functions of tapetum. Now the black color part, which is present in the center of pollen sac, it is representing sporogenous tissue. So sporogenous tissue क्या है? It is a mass of diploid parenchymatous cell. Those are going to produce a microspore mother cell. तो ये जो cell है, all these black color cells, they are diploid in nature. वो कैसे है? Diploid है. So they undergo large number of mitotic cell division and they increase their number. And finally, after attaining maturity, these microspore mother cell, they undergo meiosis. तो हर एक का क्या होता है? Meiosis होता है. And each and every microspore mother cell give rise 4 pollen grains that we are going to study in next part. So this is not the part of this topic. So here we have to remember only this about the tapetum. Pollen sac or microsporangium consists 2 layers. The one is tapetum and second one is sporogenous tissue, which is a mass of diploid parenchymatous cell, which give rise microspore mother cell. And finally, microspore mother cell, by the process of meiosis, they are going to produce a pollen grains or microspores. Is this clear? Now the last part of this video, structure of pollen grain. So pollen grain क्या है? Pollen grain, which is also called as microspore, it is a unicellular uninucleate haploid structure. The shape vary from species to species. उसका shape क्या होता है? Vary होता है species के हिसाब से. तो a single pollen grain, which is spherical in shape, sometimes it is a oval in shape, sometimes it is triangular in shape, sometimes it is a needle shape also. So this picture is telling much more about the pollen grain. These 2 diagrams are showing pollen grain. तो pollen grain क्या है माइक्रो पोलन ग्रेन इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज माइक्रोस्पोर. इट इज अ स्पेरिकल, ओवल, triangular or needle shape. Shape vary from species to species. Each pollen grain is uninucleate. बीच में क्या है? Only one nucleus is present. Here also only one nucleus. But this nucleus is haploid nucleus. It consists only one set of chromosome. This pollen grain is produced by the process of meiosis from microspore mother cell inside in the pollen sac. तो ये क्या है? This nucleus is haploid in nature. So therefore it is called as uninucleate, surrounded by dense cytoplasm. Dense यानी क्या? Thick. जो cytoplasm है तो कैसा है? Thick cytoplasm है. तो the pollen grain is covered by means of two protective covering, which is collectively called as sporoderm. Derm means what? Layer. Layer present around spore. That is called sporoderm. तो दो layer कौन से हैं? The outermost is exine. तो exine में भी in some species it is provided with some ornamentation or spiny outgrowth. Such type of exine is called as spiny exine. अगर ornamentation नहीं है तो उसको बोलेंगे हम smooth exine. The second picture is showing smooth exine and the first picture is showing spiny exine. तो exine is tough, thick, protective covering. At few places the exine is interrupted or it is provided with few openings. In some pollen grains 3 openings are present. ये black dots क्या दिखा रहे हैं? Openings or apertures where exine is altogether absent. The apertures those who are present on exine that is called as germ pore. तो मोस्टली डाइकॉट का पोलन ग्रेन रहेगा अगर तो पोलन ग्रेन में क्या है? 3 germ pore है. डाइकॉट का पोलन ग्रेन है तो 3 germ pore है. तो such a pollen grain is called as triporate pollen grain. Triporate. Tri means 3. 3 pore है तो triporate pollen grain is the characteristic feature of dicot pollen grain. Second one, here only one germ pore is there. Therefore such pollen grain is called as uniporate pollen grain. Uniporate pollen grain is the characteristic feature of monocot plant. So uniporate pollen grain is the characteristic feature of monocot plant. Below the exine, second layer which is closely associated with cytoplasm, that is the entine. Entine is thin. It is made up of cellulose and pectic substances. So this thin lower layer or inner layer present below exine, that is called entine. And inside in the entine your cytoplasm and haploid nucleus is present. So this pollen grain finally after dispersal it is going to produce a male gametophyte. So how the male gametophyte will get produced from pollen grain, that we are going to study in next video. So if you are having any comment or suggestion, please give your comments and suggestion in comment box. Afterwards अगर आपको चैनल अच्छा लगा तो प्रेस द बेल आइकॉन एंड डू द सब्सक्रिप्शन. सब्सक्राइब करो एंड टेल योर फ्रेंड्स. थैंक यू वेरी मच.